Today's journey to finding my roots is about mixing up a great grains type of cereal. The sweet hubby loves to eat cereal once in a while, and I haven't been really happy with what's available in the grocery stores. And although Great Grains is not the worst cereal on the market, I felt like I could make it a little bit better, and I figured out how. Recently, I made a batch of granola, which is part of what I put in his cereal. There are a few flake and puff cereals that I buy from Azure Standard to add to the granola. One of them is Heritage Flakes. The ingredients are Coruscant wheat flour. Coruscant is one of the ancient wheats. Wheat bran, whole wheat meal, cane sugar, whole oat flour, spelt flour, barley flour, whole millet, barley malt extract, quinoa, sea salt, and honey. And this is completely organic. They're delicious just on their own. And the other thing I've started adding to it is Coruscant wheat puffs. You remember the Sugar Smacks cereal that we used to eat as a kid that's loaded with sugar? Well, this is puffed Coruscant, which again is one of the ancient wheats, and the ingredients in this is whole Coruscant wheat, period, organic. And when I open this bag, I just want to eat it. It smells so good, and it's got a natural sweet flavor to it. So I'll put about half of that bag in there. And then I've got some organic raisins that I also get from Azure Standard. We don't buy everything that we eat from Azure Standard, but their foods are so delicious and seriously cost effective. This is a 5-pound bag of raisins, but as often as I make this cereal, these won't go bad. They won't dry out and go bad before we use them all because I keep them in a airtight container. But honestly, these, I don't remember price-wise, but they're much cheaper than the organic raisins that Walmart carries. And I can have these delivered right here to our hometown at a drop location. I'll give you the information in the description below of how you can join a drop if you want to. You can order delivered directly to your home, but for me, it's more economical to be part of the drop. This is a batch of granola that I made earlier, and I'll put a link in the description to that video. It shows you how to do it where I've linked the recipe. What I've got here on my stove is some chopped pecans that I have toasted. Sometimes I'll make them part of the granola, but today I wanted to make this granola strictly oats and coconut. So I've toasted the pecans separately and I'm just going to put them in there. And I've got the bag of Heritage Flakes that I'm going to add the whole bag. This makes quite a bit. I'm going to work up the price of this and put it in the description below also and compare it to what we pay for Great Grains in the store. I'm just going to pick out a few of these flakes and show you how big they are. Let's see if you can hear. Can you hear how crunchy those are? They're very crunchy. I mean, they're very flavorful. And then I'm going to cut the wheat puffs. Again, these are Coruscant wheat puffs. And I'm only putting about half of this bag in there. This is the cereal that I use to make a DIY kind bar, and it's just excellent. I'll have to make a video of that one day. And then I've got the raisins, and I literally just dump in until I think it looks like there's enough raisins in there. And I just take my hands and break those apart and start mixing this. And if it looks like they're there's not enough raisins in there. After I get it all mixed, I'll add some more. Sometimes we put cranberries in here. But the sweet hubby really likes the raisins, so that's typically what I keep on hand. Put a little bit more of those, being really generous. He's grilling chicken tonight, so I gotta do something nice for him. But that's it. That's a massive amount of cereal. And I'll keep this in a couple of airtight containers, and it will still be fresh until it's gone. Because I said that I'm going to do the math to find out what the cost is of making this, I went ahead and bagged it up in this 2-gallon Ziploc bag just for the moment because I wanted to weigh it. This is 6 pounds of cereal. I'm not sure how big the boxes of Great Grains are, but say you've got a 16-ounce box of Great Grain cereal. This is 6 boxes of cereal. So I'm going to do a little research and see what people are paying for that cereal these days, and I'll have the breakdown down in the description. Well, thanks for joining me on my journey to finding my roots, where today it was all about homemade Great Grains cereal. See y'all next time.